Guys, I just pumped about 150 mils of breast milk and I can achieve up to 4 to 5 times this quantity in 24 hours. If you want to know how I achieved this, definitely keep watching as I'll be sharing all the secrets. So you're a new mother and you want to know how to increase your breast milk supply for your baby and to ensure that your baby has enough, especially if you want to do exclusive breastfeeding. Okay, exclusive breastfeeding doesn't mean you have to like feed directly. As long as your baby takes just breast milk for like 3 to 6 months, the ideal thing is 6 months anyway. But if you want to make sure that your baby has enough breast milk throughout the day, I'll be telling you how to achieve this. So the first and one of the most important things I'm going to be saying is increase your fluid intake. By the way, I'll be sharing an extra tip towards the end of this video, so definitely keep watching till the end. Okay, like I was saying, I said increase your fluid intake. This can be water, this can be tea, this can be juice, this can be pap, this can be pepper soup. I'm giving a lot of options because a lot of people are not used to taking plenty water in a day. So in order to be able to get enough fluid into your body, you can incorporate other types of watery things. If your body is dehydrated, it won't be able to produce as much breast milk as it should. So definitely take a lot of water, especially when you're about to try to start establishing lactation. Like when you just want to start it at the beginning, probably you just give birth and you need to, you're not yet lactating, and you need to like, allow the thing start coming out. Take a lot of fluid to just establish lactation at least. Okay, so the number 2 thing, you're also taking a lot of fluids. Ensure that you are getting enough rest. Ensure that you are getting enough rest. Avoid stress as much as possible. There is a particular hormone called cortisol, and once this hormone is increased in the body due to stress or anything that increases the cortisol hormone, the stress hormone in the body, will definitely affect your milk supply. So please get enough rest. This cannot even be overemphasized. Like, get enough rest, because while you are producing milk, your body is going through stress. It is said that any mother that is lactating or that is breastfeeding loses about 500 calories in a day just by breastfeeding your baby. So it's a lot of work. You need your body to be well rested so that it can do what it needs to do. Okay, another very important thing is for you to eat small portions of meals throughout the day. Like, you can make it like 6 times a day, but just ensure that you keep getting enough calories into your system so that your baby gets enough calories. So eat small portions of meals. Before, or probably when you were not pregnant, something, you could have 2 meals in a day. Morning, that's the breakfast, and in the evening, that's your dinner. But now your body needs to keep having enough calories so that your baby can get enough calories, not just for you but for your baby. So you need to eat well. What you can do so that you don't eat and overeat and start gaining weight is definitely eating nutrient dense meals, not calorie dense meals. What I mean by that is, like, you want to snack now, you can have a bowl of fruits, you can have maybe watermelon with pineapples, and that will fill you up, but then you've gotten something into your system and it has some level of calories, instead of taking rice in the morning, yam 3 hours later, then you drink Coke and Sprite another 3 hours later. It's not going to help you. Okay, so please ensure that you take enough, eat enough in different ways. Also, to increase your milk supply is to ensure that you breastfeed your baby often, or if your baby is sleeping and you don't want to disturb, you can pump, which is why I do this sometimes. Okay, so you can pump and ensure that you're pumping often, every 2 hours or 3 hours, because breast milk production happens by the feedback mechanism. So if your body realizes that there's still enough breast milk in your body, like in your breast, it would send a signal to the body to kind of slow down, okay, in the production of breast milk. But if you pump or you feed your baby, your body realizes, oh, it's empty, I need to actually produce again so that the baby has another one, and then your body produces again. Okay, so it's by feedback mechanism. Your body understands that it shouldn't be empty, your breast shouldn't be empty, so it keeps producing. If you empty it again, to produce again. All right, so the key to having sufficient breast milk for your baby throughout the day is to keep pumping, or keep putting your baby to breast. And when you're putting your baby to breast, ensure that your baby is latching appropriately. If your baby is not, latching appropriately, that's another problem for you, and the baby will not even get enough. Okay, so ensure that your breastfeeding technique is appropriate. Okay, let's talk about anxiety. Sometimes when breastfeeding mothers are worried that they're not producing a lot, anxiety definitely puts your body in stress mode. So once your body is in stress mode, like I said earlier, cortisol is being produced and your body is stressed, definitely, and your milk supply will reduce. So even when you're not sure that you're producing appropriately, rest, like take away anxiety from your mind and put your body in relaxing mode. That helps your body. If you realize this, at least I've been able to do this for months now, and I know that in the mornings, early in the mornings, I have the highest milk supply. Like, I could pump 2 bottles very early in the morning, and that is because I rested well overnight, or I got some sleep, and my body was just well rested over the night. But when the day gets very busy and I've been doing a lot, my breast milk supply is just, here it's just. But when you're well rested, you will produce well. When I first gave birth to my baby, the first and second day was rough because I was still stressed. I was, still stressed from laboring for over 24 hours and then trying to adjust, and then I had a tear, I was in pains and all of that. So all of these things made my breast milk come much later. It started coming, but it was not enough. It was just small. But what I did was to keep pumping. I kept on pumping, and today it's a lot. It's like a river. So I promise to give you extra tip. If you have tried all of this and you still feel like your breast milk supply is not enough, I'm going to leave a link to this particular Instagram page. A friend of mine got me a lactation box that contained some cookies, some pap, some tea, and then what else did he have? Okay, it had granola. And some smoothie mix. Yeah, so all of this, you can use them like. And I realized that when I was using them, in fact, I couldn't take more than 2 cookies in a day because I would be so engorged. And this breastfeeding pack and everything, I used it for like 2 months, and I just used it on days where I'm not able to sleep properly so that I could help my breast milk supply. But if you realize that you've done all of this and you're still not producing like you should, then definitely incorporate taking the tea or the cookies or the pap, and then taking the cookies much later in the day, something like that. Taking all of this to assist your body. I want to just encourage you, if you are a new mom, you can achieve exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months if you want to, and it is doable. And don't be worried that your baby is not eating. Everything that your baby needs, calories, water, everything is in your breast milk. So put your mind at rest. You can do exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months for your baby. I will come back and share other tips once I am done with the 6 months. I'm almost 6 months done. Like, my baby is almost 6 months, and we'll be done with exclusive breastfeeding very soon. I will still come back and share extra tips for you guys. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, share this video to anyone you think or will need this. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.